Something tells me it's going to be busy. Or is it? We'll soon find out. Yeah, so this is a typical bike park in Vietnam. And it's quite fun when you come to get your bike again, because trying to find your bike is pretty tricky. But I have to remember that I'm in C. I am in C. So all I gotta do is walk down the C line and I should find it. And it's a higher bike as well, so I'm probably gonna forget what it looks like by the time I finish, but we'll see. When you go to the mall, it's even worse. But here, it's not so bad. Okay, let's go. Wow, what a nice day. Perfect day to be burnt. Okay, so here we are, Vin Pearl. We're going to go inside and have a look. I was here about 6 years ago. Maybe less than that. I don't know if it's changed that much. But yeah, look how nice it is. They really designed this place pretty well. We've got like 3 ships. Little water feature there, which I wouldn't mind jumping in. But swimming can wait. I've got my bag with us as well, and I hope there's lockers. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there are lockers in there. Yeah, Vin Pearl, which is a huge water park, and it has other attractions inside as well. And it's about 1:30, and I've got a buffet, lunch included as well, and the lunch is on from 1:30 to 3, and they've got some earlier sittings as well, but I got here a bit late, so we are going to hopefully go for that first. So we're going to check out the map, find out where it is, and we're going to go there first. But yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out and see if it's changed from the last time that I was here. Okay, so I'm inside. Apparently the buffet closes at 2:30. I thought it was at 3, but the girl at reception said 3, so I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the buffet first, check that out. 30 minutes is enough. Well, 40 minutes actually. It's enough. Yeah, we're gonna check out that, see what selection of food is available, and go from there. There's 2 places I can go apparently, but I'm gonna go to the closest one just to save a bit of time. But I think I've got plenty of time to check this place out. I mean, here is the map. Yeah, so map of VinWonders Hoi An. Yeah, so they have VinWorld, I believe, in Nha Trang as well. And I've been there about 7 years ago, I think it was. And it's on an island, and you get there by cable car. But here, yeah, here's the map. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, look like 5 areas. So river safari, indoor games, water world, Adventureland, and island for culture. So I'm not sure where I'm going to go first. I do believe that you have to pay for some extra things as well. I'm not too sure actually, but there were online, they had the option to buy the safari as part of your package. But anyway, I'll go there and have a look at some point. But first, we're going to go for some food. Oh, and here is the activity schedule. So yeah, this place closes about 7:15. But the activities close a bit earlier, it seems. But we're going to have a walk around and explore the place and then go for a swim at some point. Okay, food. The buffet. And I've got to scan my QR code again once I get inside, I believe. And I'm going to try and find somewhere after I eat to drop off my bag. Because I don't want to carry this around. I've got my laptop in here because I was doing some work on the way towards Hoi An. Yeah, how nice. So, buffet. It's a Deliland. looks quite decent. So yeah, 1:30. Oh, it says 3 o'clock in there. I guess the guy in the gate was wrong. His English was okay, but wasn't the best. Bless him. He tried his best to explain. But yeah, it was 300 there. 300. It's included in my voucher, and I paid 600 to get in here, including the buffet, which is pretty good. Actually, it was just over 600. It was like 650 or something. And I got a 5% discount. So off I go. So yeah, voucher scanned. Let's go and check it out. So we've got rice.
Hey, buddy.
So I've gone for a local Vietnamese dish, which is called bun sao. Usually you have it with, you wrap it up in some kind of wrap, and then you might put some like lettuce inside of it. But I've just gone for the boring way. So there's not a lot on offer, I guess. If you don't like fish, there's a lot of fish here. There's chicken, there's pork. You can get something called bun sao, which is like a fried pancake. Got mee wang, which is noodles. So there's quite a lot of things on offer. But you know, if you like rice, sushi, we've got sushi. But if you're a picky eater, perhaps this is not the best place to eat. Right, so it says over there Water World, so I'm guessing that's where you go for a swim. That's solved. But yeah, it's quite nice. Look at this, look at the lake. And it's got like directions here. River Safari that way, Folk Culture that way, Riverside, Ancient Town that way. I wonder if it looks like Hoi An, it might do. I was here a while ago, like 6 years ago perhaps, 7 years, I don't remember, but I was here for my friend's stag. We came here to hang out before we went to the pubs and clubs. And obviously, it's, you know, since it's a Saturday, it's going to be busier than usual. But if I came yesterday, I think it would be really quiet. But perhaps more things will happen. Today, I'll be able to get more things on camera than I would do on a Friday, but maybe not. And also, I'm quite surprised because usually people don't come earlier on because it's so hot. So yeah, I'm sure the lockers are around here somewhere. The lockers, I'm not sure. Need to investigate the lockers. It's quite a big area. Before I came in here, I drove around the outside of it, and I happened to come across the resort, VinPearl Resort, and it looked really nice. Right, so these are kind of like typical Hoi An style houses, and you don't see them in the ancient town that I went in. a couple of videos ago. Yeah, it's really nice. But my goal is to find a locker. According to the map, it's on here somewhere. I think it might be on the other side of these houses, because you would think it would be in the water wall, wouldn't you? You're gonna go for a swim, you don't want to be taking your luggage into the pool with you. Anyway, let's have a look, walk along here, and then I'll go and have a look. Oh, look at these. So these, you know, it is a bit like Hoi An, because in Hoi An you've got the river, and then you've got the boats that take up and down the river. Usually in Hoi An you would have a couple of lanterns and you would put them in the water and pollute the place, but it's still nice to see. Drinks. Yeah, traditional lanterns here. So this place closes, I believe, at 7:15. I have to check out some of these buildings as well, but I really want to get rid of this bag. Yeah, so this place closes at 7:15. So it gives me about 3 and a bit hours to have a look around. Toilets. I don't really want to rush it either, you know. I want to be able to enjoy certain things while I'm here. It's quite a nice building. And here is the Lotteria, and this is kind of like a Vietnamese style McDonald's. I remember when I came here last time with a group of friends. We actually went in there for some food, and actually it's the cheapest option, I think. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going the right way, to be honest. I was hoping that there'd be a way of turning left at some point, but perhaps not. I'm probably going to have to go back and look for these levers, because I've obviously gone past it. Check out the view. Trying to get run over by him. That's pretty cool, having a little buggy. But of course, it's if you're lazy. Am I lazy? No, I prefer to walk. I like to walk. I like to get a bit of exercise. But of course, if you're strapped for time, that is the way to go. I hope I get to see everything. '3D Art Gallery. Hello. 3D Art Gallery. Maybe we can have a look in the 3D Art Gallery, huh? I don't know if you have to pay to go in there, but we'll find out. And I probably will walk back and go around the other side to find a locker, because I'm sure I've gone past it. On the map it didn't look this far away. Typical Vietnamese fashion. Shoes off. It's a good job it's not underwear off. '3D art. Yeah, I was in here the last time I came. I remember, I think it was Superman. I don't remember exactly. But the pyramids. I guess it tells you places that you know you should stand if you want to take a good picture. Ah, it was here. It was the same one. Spider-Man, yes. I remember this one as well. These masks are cool. Made of dough paper, Vietnam. Look at these. Loads of them. Bingo! Locker area. Right, it's pointing this way. Is it that way? Or is it that way? I hope this music's not reaching the copyright issues. Right, so it's there. So it must be over here. Oh, there's a guy serving and protecting his uniform. It's funny, isn't it? Swimwear shop. If you don't come to a water park, if you come to a water park and you don't have your swimwear, then why are you even here? Be here. It must be here. Locker. We are here. Okay, got my key. It was 30,000 for the locker and 100 deposit. Yeah, so 100,000 deposit and 30,000 for the locker, which isn't bad. You'll get the 100,000 back and, well, the 30,000 for the locker. You know, you see people walking around barefoot. They're really hardcore. I bet you the ground is really hot. But also, I think if I go somewhere, someone might steal my flip-flops. Oh, that looks like the Kamikaze, the one that we used to have in my city in England. And over there looks like the kids area, suitable for me. And there's the lazy river. I think we want to have a little dip in there, but what should I do about my flip-flops? Well, everyone just seems to be leaving them there. I could just leave it there and hope for the best. I mean, who's going to steal flip-flops? Someone whose feet are burning, probably. People just leaving about. Oh man, how lush is this, man? Check it out. Oh, the thing is as well, some of the rides here are aimed. Oh, someone's left their pants there. he might have gone in his underwear. He must have thought, ah, well, every man for himself. But yeah, a lot of, not, well, some of the rides here, from what I can remember, require you to be with a group of people. Yeah, which is a shame. But sometimes you can hijack a ring with somebody and just join them, and then you get someone's feet in your face. But see, as you can see there, this one requires 4 people. If you went by yourself, because I'm here by myself, they wouldn't allow it. I mean, I probably could have invited some friends today, to be fair, but they might be working. Oh, Vietnamese song. Hope that's not going to be under the copyright license. Oh, 4, yeah. And also, if you're a fat bastard, I should say, also if you're fat, it's like, no, you can't come on this ride. You've got to be like under this weight limit. The thing is, in Vietnam, they don't really mind insulting you with your weight. They really don't. But it's like, you're too big, you can't come on here. Yeah, so if you're all a Westerner, you're kind of limited to what rides you can go on. I guess this one you can go on it, no bother. Okay, well, maybe I'll just leave my sandals here and I'll venture up there. There's a good chance that I might get knocked back, but we'll see. They'll be like, you're too big to go on here. The thing is, a lot of Westerners, you know, a lot of Westerners are not suitable to come here, according to Vietnamese. Yeah, when I came here last time with a group of friends, they were like, you all are too big to come on here. But yeah, we survived. We didn't die. I'm walking on the grass because it's not as hot as the pavement. Well, these are open till 5:30, it says here. It's mad as well, like, it says if you're 60, consider. If you're 60 or over, reconsider before coming on here. Remove all glasses, watches, sharp items. It didn't say anything about cameras. It did say about back. And back is a bit dodgy at times. Remove slippers, coats, jeans, underwear. Zips, yeah. Oh, off we go. Right, I went on that ride just there. It was pretty cool. It was really fast. Really fast. I wasn't sure if I was allowed to film on it actually, so they did say remove all loose items, and my phone dangling around my neck in a waterproof pouch probably wouldn't be considered as safe, so I didn't bother to film it, but it was awesome. I haven't been on a slide for ages. Yeah, I probably could have recorded on that side actually. I probably could have whipped it out as I was going down it, but maybe next time. Right, in the lazy river. Remember where the sandals are. Oh, trying to catch up to this. I'm gonna get it. So yeah, I decided to jump on the river, on the ring. So how chilled is this? It's like being in paradise, huh? And it's not too busy. It might be busier later when the sun goes down and it becomes a bit cooler. But this is a recipe for disaster. It really is. Either I'll fall off, drop my phone in the water, or I'll get burned. Either way, something's gonna happen. I've already broke my waterproof pouch. Well, it's not fully broken. I mean, you can put it together slightly, but the clip on it has fell off. It's in the water somewhere. You know, that's what you get when you buy cheap goods. Oh, that's what you get when you buy cheap things. Yeah. But I mean, it's quite chilled. So yeah, it's quite chilled. If you don't mind being insulted, it's fine. That one there, I've been on that ring before. It's quite cool to see that we were all over the recommended weight limit. I think. Maybe not. But man, how chilled is this? And there's some dude following us. I think he wants to try and mug us for this rubber ring. Or maybe he's saying, I've got your sandals. But yeah, I'm just going to enjoy and chill out in the lazy river. So I'm going to explore the rest of the park in a moment. And then probably before I leave the park, I might come back for another swim. I'm more interested in the swimming, to be honest. You know, it's really hot outside. I think it's like 36 degrees, maybe more. So I'm more interested in jumping in the pool. There's also a wave pool that I wouldn't mind checking out. I'll have to be careful since my pouch is broken. But since my pouch is broken. But yeah. Right, onward we go. Yeah, there's the kids' pool. Oh my God. Alright, so now I need to go back and locate my sandals. Hopefully they have not gone walkabout. I'll later go and find my clip for the... I should have went back for it. But it's like finding a needle in a haystack. David, what's your name?
My name is Lân.
Lân. Ah, Lân. I have a friend, Lân. Little does she know she's going the wrong way. Oh, she's going the right way now. looks like there's a bottleneck up ahead. But I just want to leave and get my sandals. Success. Well, semi-success considering the pouch is naked. Right, let's have a look at this wave pool, huh? You know, that's probably why there's, I don't think I've seen, actually I think I saw one or two Westerners, but maybe that's why the Westerners don't come here, because you get insulted, or they're like, no, you sir, you are too big. If you come on here, you must lose weight first, or you must go for a run around the park and sweat it out. I'm not sure. But yeah, I haven't seen any Westerners here. Now I did have a conversation with someone in the pool. It was a kid nevertheless, but she's like, hello. I was like, hello. What's your name? My name was David. But no, she was nice. But yeah, Vietnamese people are friendly, man. They are really friendly. Kids, adults, they are friendly. Yeah, so I'm gonna check out this wave pool and see what it's like. Yeah, no, I mean that's one way of doing it. Taking your flip flops with you. Check in the water there. I guess that's one way of preventing your sandals from going missing, or flip flops. Yeah, so it's about 3:15 now, so I've got plenty of time. I've got like 3 hours. Hello. Hello. Up, see, friendly Vietnamese people. But as you can see, they're running around the park because they've just been told that they can't go on the ride. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, it's yeah, Vietnamese people are nice. And there is the wave pool. But yeah, if you don't want your sandals to go missing, chuck them in the lazy river and go around with them. That's the tip of the day. But actually, again, I'm only joking. I don't think your sandals would actually go missing. You know, I mean, who's going to steal your sandals? That's a bit harsh. But I guess, like I said before, if your feet are burning, then perhaps you will go to that level. So I'm going to jump in here, have a little swim. Again, I'll have to take my phone with us. I'm going to try and put it in the pouch. I don't know if I'll get it out. We'll see. But yeah, it's nice. It is. I mean, you know, it's just so nicely presented and it's so laid out. You know, nothing's crammed next to each other, and it's not overly busy, and it's a Saturday. I suppose if it was a holiday, perhaps a national holiday, it might be kind of busy. But yeah, again, I think it might be busy later. People will, after 3 o'clock, I don't know if I mentioned this, but after 3 it's half price, so there's a good chance people will come after then. But you only get like 3 hours, roughly. Well, 4 hours roughly. Yeah, I don't know if people stay right up until 7:30. It should really close later. I think it'll look quite nice at night. Ooh, I wonder if this goes completely vertical. We'll see. But actually, they don't have any harnesses over there. Yeah, that's a doddle. Easy peasy. Right, let's continue. pillar over there makes a heck of a racket. It's for kids. You know, there's a little train over here. I might go and check this out. The thing is, I don't really want to go on a ride by myself. Ross Valley entrance. Checking the time. Right, it's 3:40. Got like 3 and a bit hours left, so we've got plenty of time, huh? And the beautiful thing is that there's no queues. You know, if you go to Disneyland and you pay like a ridiculous amount of money for stuff, for the entrance fee is a lot of money, especially if you've got a family. And then you've got to wait in queues. Here, there's no queue. There might be a little bit of a queue, but not like, you're not going to wait like an hour, 2 hours to get on a ride. So I'm going to go on this. I'm probably not going to be able to film, but it's fine. If I had a GoPro, I probably could get away with it. Yeah, it says there, do not use mobile phones while playing. Oh, there's a castle over there. I'll have to check that out in a bit. No climbing, that's a shame. I wanted to climb up there. But yeah, I mean, it's quite nicely set out. They've got like themes. And obviously, just like in Disney and Universal, they have these like long walks to get to the ride. And obviously, that's for the expectations of being a long queue. But I'm not saying that later on when it gets cooler, it might be, queues might be longer. And that's probably why it's cheaper as well. Because a lot of people want to come later on. And they're trying to get an incentive to get people to come. God, I hope I'm not the only one on it, man. That'd be, oh no, there's a queue. There's a queue. So yeah, I'm down for this. It's cool. I haven't been on a roller coaster in a while. I fancy another swim already. Well, that was fun. So, I went on the train and it was good. I enjoyed it. A bit faster would have been better, but it was good. It was enjoyable. Haven't been on a ride for ages. Yeah, Lost Valley it was called. Right, let's venture on. You got the Dodge Rooms there, the most popular game ever. Well, I'm saying game, ride. In Vietnam, people call these things games. And they also use the word play when you go on. Let's play on the Dodge Rooms, which I guess is not totally wrong. Let's play on the roller coaster. I guess it's not totally wrong, I suppose. But yeah, that's the verb that they use when going on these rides. Right, it looks like I'm in the Kids Kingdom. It's probably not called that, but I'm intrigued about this castle. It really does make you wonder how they make money. They must really get busy, either in the evenings or certain times of the year. I don't know. But yeah, it's so quiet around here. You know, you'd think kids would be like, Mommy, Daddy, can I go on this? Can I go on that? Of course, if you were in England, that'd probably be the case. Well, I don't know. Maybe not all kids like them. I didn't like big rides when I was a kid, so. But now I don't mind them. I am going to go on that roller coaster at some point. There's the desert something or other. I don't remember the name now. Helter Skelter. That's a real classic. British classic ride. Yeah, there's a castle there. I'm intrigued about what all this is about. You know, the thing is, people we look at the map, like myself. Actually, I'm not sure if they have a paper map, because that's something every time I went to a theme park with my mum, the first thing we would do would get a paper map. But I didn't actually look to see if there were any available. There probably were. I just like to discover things. I don't like to rely so much on maps, although it's probably best I did. 4-day film castle. Let's have a look at this. The next one's 4 o'clock. Please come 5 minutes before showing. I'm in the 3D cinema. Have a look. So this should be fun. It's on for 15 minutes. And we're about to start. Well, the best thing about that was getting squirted in the face with water. I couldn't understand a word they were saying. You might be saying, well, you're in Vietnam. Yeah, it was in English. But the sound quality wasn't very good, and the subtitles were in Vietnamese. But that was alright. I mean, kids would have loved it. Sometimes kids don't care what to say, as long as it's a cartoon. But yeah, let's march on. Land of folk culture. Hoi An Bridge. That's a nice view. That's a really nice view. Wow. It really looks authentic, doesn't it? And even there, look at this. It looks so nice. I just want to jump in there for a swim. Quite nice. The buggy again. Yeah, I mean, this area is great for those who love to experience Vietnamese culture. And I've lived here for quite some time, so I've kind of experienced a lot of Vietnamese culture. Like a dragon there. Still walking. That's a new one. Yeah, I've seen dragon dances at Tet holiday. Right, I'm gonna there's the safari over there. I'm gonna look at the safari in a moment. And then I'm going to make my way towards the shops and have a look over there. And this monstrosity here is called the Dome Theatre, and it shows a movie, but I'm not really that interested to watch it, to be honest. It might be good, but I'd rather just walk around and enjoy the park. This bridge, man, it's so nice. I know it's man-made, you know, it's purposely built, I think, for this park, but it looks so authentic. Look at that. I just want to jump in there and go for a swim. Can't wait to get back round to the water park and just go for a swim. It's hot. Yeah, so this is the safari, and I think you have to pay extra for this. And the last time I was here, I'm sure I didn't have to pay extra to go on the safari. Maybe I did. I don't actually remember. Is there a cheetah here? Perhaps, or maybe it's just giving you some facts about different animals. Yeah. So I'm not going to read it all because it'll just take up too much time. It's probably just giving you some facts about wild animals, perhaps, that reside in Vietnam. This is nice. Look at this water feature. Yeah, I would love to have this in my garden. Probably cost a fortune to run though. It's really nice, huh? What a feature. River Safari. VIP tour. Sit on a boat floating in the river to explore the wild nature of the river safari in a private space for individuals and families. Here is the bird world. Yeah, I've been in there before. It's nothing. I mean, it's alright. I don't know, this is the entrance. Yeah. Hello. Wow, up close and personal with a peacock. Wow, these weren't here the last time I was here. Well, obviously the parrots were, but the peacocks walking around like this, not so much. Right, I'm gonna go and jump on the safari. Hopefully my phone will not die. So,
welcome to River Safari with the hill and I'm a tour guide with Safari. We have a 25 to 30 minutes go around. We have 5 minutes to come to the geographer. Okay, if you take some picture, video.
look at that bad boy.
White rhino from Africa, South Africa.
Is he showing me his horse? Oh,
This is a white rhino and one day is carried 100 kilogram vegetable. And the weight of this weight of this bạn không có dễ thương nha. Bạn này vô là bằng táp mình liền đấy. Nguy hiểm lắm à. Hả? Cho anh một cái cơm rồi cho trong này. Cho rồi đưa thịt rồi.
Có chặt ngang nha, đừng có chặt lắm.
Họ trắng à, Tiger bạc nè. Họ trắng à. Tiger Crystal đấy à. Rồi bên này là nhà gấu đen, gấu đen châu Á luôn à. Hạo cửa ải hoài vậy? Sao mà cứ hạo cửa ải hoài vậy? Này không có đáng gì, it's not skill. Và nếu sẽ hóa trực tiếp vào trong máu, bạn có thể đi qua sân bay của 2-3 tuần không? Yeah, this is one home camel from North Africa. This have a 100 that keep the energy, and 1,000 rainwaters can reach 100 liter in 10 minutes. And keep it in the body, and this can go in the road. Yeah, this is a big one from the antelope. With the female have a 600 kilogram and male have a 900 kilogram.
Đắt đa hả? Hay nhiều đâu đó.
Rồi bên này là
What
nhà
the
bạn
heck is he looking at?
từng mát. Một loài linh dương cực kỳ quý hiếm thì bạn đã tìm chúng và tự nhiên vào năm 1999 rồi ạ. Thì chúng ta chỉ còn quan sát vào trong những khu vực như thế này mà thôi. Giao tiếp thì là biến chuyển. Biến chọn. It's not having the zero in the 1999 now. It's not a baby. Có the baby. Bạn cao từ 3 đến 6 mét này nằm gần 2 mét.
And we have giraffes.
Giraffe. This is the word. The baby have a 1.8 meter. If it's lower, you have a 3 to 6 meter. Let's come to the giraffe. And you have to take some picture video. You can buy some food and coffee and
You can buy them some food. Looks like they're eating out
you
here.
have some belongings down here, you can keep it in the table. You can keep it in the table. You want to take some phone and toilet from them. Thế rồi, tôi chào lên trên cùng tiếp 100 and
So, we're here feeding the giraffes. I don't know if you can see it very well in the background. So yeah, this was free. If you wanted a private tour, then yes, you have to pay. But I mean, why do you need a private tour? This is fine. Loads of swans. Look at them all. It's great to see and take care of the animals. I've been to some places, some zoos, and they haven't really looked after the animals all that well, but here, wow.
Thế rồi, trên bờ là nhà bạn, đây là bạn. View cao cổ bạn được mệnh danh là hoa hồng trên cạn.
So, the river safari turned out to be free. If you wanted to get a private tour, then you had to pay for that. It was like 2.5 million. What's that? I don't know, 60, 70 pound, I guess. But yeah, not bad. So, I think that's probably about it. We've got some shops over here, but I don't think I'm going to record that because my battery is about to die. And it's surprisingly quiet. I thought it'd be really busy after 3 o'clock, unless it's busier near the pool area. I don't know. Yeah, it's been a good day. If you're ever in this area, you should definitely check it out. It's worth a visit. So yeah, I think most of these buildings anyway are food. I think they all just food. There's a games area somewhere, but I'm not sure where that is. It could be in here actually.
Bye bye, sir.
Bye bye. What time? I didn't catch that. But anyway, the guys from the safari said goodbye to us as the cycle passed. Bless them, really canny. So the water park closes at a time. I didn't catch it because those guys said goodbye to us, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, the game center right here. I'm gonna have a look and see what time the pool closes because I'm gonna go for another dip. Oh, look at that, Luigi's Mansion. I've got this on the Switch. I think I've got a vacuum as well. Look at that. Sonic Sports. And outside the door, it looks like a Ferris wheel. And these massage chairs. They're quite cool actually. I mean, they're alright. They are a bit of a weird sensation. I've been on one before. But once you get into it, you kind of like drift off. The ballpark there. Is it a ballpark? Looks like it is. Desserts. Yeah, so it's quite cool for the kids. And for the adults. Here it's quite funny as well, you know, when you get your camera out, Vietnamese don't seem to mind as much. But if you get your camera out next to a Westerner, oh, they look at it, they think you're recording them. There's this woman there at the counter, a Westerner, and she's like talking to the Vietnamese staff, probably trying to get a drink. And she like looked over at me as if to say like, wait, what are you doing? Transformers. Right, so that's pretty much it from Vimpel. Not a bad little place. So, if you ever want to come to Vietnam and you want to go to one of the best cities, if you want to go to one of the best cities in the country, then come to Da Nang or Hoi An, since this is in Hoi An. But Da Nang is about 45 minutes from here by bike. You might be able to do it quicker in a car. But you've got this place, which is Bana Hills, and that's in Da Nang itself, and it's in the mountains. And it takes a lot less, I think, to get there. And we've got Sun World, I think it's called now, which is also in Da Nang. Tourist attractions. But yeah, I've just walked past a woman who's filming, and she filmed me, literally not even trying to be subtle about it. As soon as I walked past her, she had the camera in my face. I mean, I would never do that to somebody, but it is what it is. You live in a different culture. Anyway, this place is beautiful. This is one place you should definitely check out. It says online, it's recommended that you spend 3 hours here. At least 3 hours here. I got here about 1:30. I was hoping to get here in the morning, but unfortunately it didn't happen. I got a bit sidetracked. But I got here about 1:30, and it's 6 o'clock now. Look at that, toilets. So it's 6 o'clock now, and everything closed. Well, the pool at least has closed. It's closed at 5:30. So if you come at 3, then you don't have a lot of time to do a lot of things apart from probably swim. And I think the theme park has also closed. I think that also closed at 5:30. Actually, it might be 6:30. I don't remember. But I think most things are closed apart from shops, restaurants, and some shows. And there's a show starting at 6:30, but I'm not going to be able to make that because I've got some work to do at 7. So I'm going to go home. I'm going to go now and then do some work. But I mean, what do you think about this place? I showed you quite a lot of it, but it is a place that you should really come to really experience VinPearl. And you should probably come in the morning and spend all day here, so you don't need to rush around. And the queues are kind of non-existent with the rides, so you've got plenty of you'll get on plenty of rides. That's not an issue. It's just if you want to get around and see everything, it takes a bit of time. But of course, it's not busy like Disney. It's not busy like Universal. It's not busy like Alton Towers, Flamingo Land. At least today it's not. Maybe in the holidays it might be. So if you come, perhaps check when the Vietnamese have holidays. Yeah, so I hope you liked this video. I've enjoyed my day here. In fact, I wish I could have stayed longer. I wish the pool was open longer. You know, it's such a warm evening. I don't know why it closes at 5:30. It would be so cool to have some night swim. It would be so cool to night swim. But it is what it is. So, it's time to go. Hello. Oh, come and motor. Yeah. So that dude has to go on the lift. Certainly not. Got a bike. So I hope you enjoyed my adventure from VinWonder or VinPearl. here at the water park, theme park and zoo. I've had a great time here. I hope I showed you quite a lot of it. I really hope that you consider coming here. I hope that you consider coming here if you come to Vietnam. It's such a place to check out. It's 6 o'clock. I'm going to go to a hotel and just relax for the rest of the evening. So thanks for watching and see you in my next video. I'll come moto. Yeah. Come, I have a toy moto.